What's up, guys? It's Controlled Chaos Gaming, and we are back with another 1K vlog. We are currently in Tremonton, charging up Keegan's Tesla here. We're about an hour and a half away from Salt Lake City, and we're preparing for the Salt Lake City Regionals. That's next week. We're gonna go see our friends tonight. Prince, it's his birthday, and we're celebrating that with him. There's some testing, and we're really excited for this trip. What's up, everyone? My name is Matt, and my play for the 1K is Kyurem VMAX. I've been putting a lot of work into this deck, and I've known that it was like my official pick for about 2 weeks now. I've got just one Empoleon in there, and I've teched in one Hyper Potion for Lost Box. It's helpful against like Regis and against like Giratina when they go for the early Cramorant on your Kyurem. You're able to Arita for the Hyper Potion and your Palkia VStar, and it's just really helpful. After doing some more testing, like maybe tonight, I might just go back to the Cheryl, because you do have to have the 2 energy attached to be able to heal it, whereas Cheryl you can like retreat and then heal and then use your VStar. But we'll see how testing goes tonight. And, I'm really confident about my deck choice. I'm looking to play it for the regionals next week, and we'll see how I do tomorrow.
Hey guys, TJ here. Waiting for Keegan's Tesla to charge, discussing what might be the move for tomorrow's 1K, and I've been playing Kyurem Palkia for, the better part of the last month and a half now. So I think that's what I'm going to play. I think I'm going to play Kyurem. Ooh.
What's up, everyone? It's Andy. The 1K is tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm going to be playing my Giratina list that you've seen a couple times on YouTube now, and should be good. If I win, I'm going to play it for regionals. If I lose, we got something spicy for you guys. But that's all for now. I'll tell you how the rounds go.
All right, guys, we made it to our hotel. We got some testing games going on here. Andy and Keegan are testing the secret sauce versus Giratina. And TJ here is setting up
Nintendo
Jackbox.
Switch.
We're playing some Jackbox tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
All right. And we're going to continue testing until about 2:30 a.m. It'll be 2 a.m., but we will have tested.
That's right.
So we're going to be ready for tomorrow. Squad check. Let's go. All right. Testing time. What's up, guys? We just got done with our testing. TJ is switching his deck. He was going to play Kyurem, now he's going to play Giratina with the boys. I'm still on Kyurem. And yeah, we just had Prince over for testing. And it's about 3:30 a.m. But we have tested, and we're ready for an amazing tournament tomorrow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us, including Prince. So 6 of us at top 8 and calling it again. Alright, guys, we are here at Game Grid, getting ready for the 1K that's going to start here in about half an hour or so. Keegan, what's the play for today?
I'm going to play Giratina VStar. I'm going to play Andy's list. Let's hope it does good.
Alright, and I am the popular loner here. I'm playing Kyurem, and everyone else switched. So I'm going to have to show these guys up a little bit. I'm really confident in the deck. And we're going to be doing a round-by-round analysis. TJ will be doing round 1. I'll be doing round 2. And Andy will be doing round 3. And I'm assuming there will be 6 rounds. So we'll just keep going. So TJ will pick up in round 4. And we're going to explain how that round went for us individually, and we'll come together and do a team meeting like in the middle of it, and then of course at the end. So wish us luck. Got all the maps in order again. Look at these boys testing, giving up what their play is. What's going on, Andy? Just showing everyone what you're playing before the tournament?
It does not.
What is this? You guys got some DLC over here. Got a little bit of a delay, but we'll be starting in about 15-20 minutes. Check out this dude, round 1. Rocking the map. Hey, it's good luck. What do you mean? It's got the green on it.
Hey guys, round 1 against Darkrai. Won my first game. Really close second game. I Colressed into Colress, Giratina VStar, Colress, Giratina VStar, completely shuffled. Like I shuffled like nobody's business and just like, oh, and my last card was the third Colress. So I played Colress into 3 Colress into VStar. I needed an out to a basic Pokemon. So I got Dark Pulsed into Oblivion.
How's it going, man? We just got done with round 1. What's your name?
Sean.
Sean, and what are you playing today?
Kieran Palkia.
Awesome. I'm playing the same deck.
Nope.
Yeah. How was your first round?
I got it.
Awesome. What did you play against?
I played against Mew, just donked their Mews, and that's
Good, good. That's a tough matchup. I played against Carly round 1. She's playing Palkia. Game 1, she went first. And, I mean, it's just really like Palkia sets up. She had double battle VIP pass both games that we played. And I didn't have anything. I started Empoleon, and she started Crabominable. And then game 1 was really long. But game 2, I went first, and it just felt automatic. I was able to pull it out. They called time when I was down to 2 prizes, and she was turn 0. And I was able to knock out the Palkia, so we ended up in a tie for round 1. But good luck in the rest of your rounds. What's up, guys? I'm back with the round 2 report. I just played against Blissey Miltank, a matchup that I was really afraid of coming into this. So fortunately, I decided to tech in a Tool Jammer with my Empoleon instead of the Big Charm. And game 1, it came in clutch. He didn't expect to see it. I bumped his path. I purposely kept using Primate Wisdom to protect my Lost Vacuum in my training court, expecting him to Marnie just about every turn and then path me, because I know the deck plays 3 to 4 path. And it ended up working out really well. I got the Stadium combo, Tool Jammer, I V-starred, and I knocked out his only Miltank in play game 1. And then I was able to knock out 2 Blissies with my Kyurem, and then go back in later in the game, which is really long, game 1. And I was able to go back into Empoleon, bump his path, and attack with it again with the Tool Jammer attached, knock out his last Miltank for game. That first game took about 30 to 35 minutes. And then game 2, it was the same thing again. We did end up going to time in game 2, but I do feel that if we played it out, I would have won pretty handily with the same exact strategy. He actually prized his second Miltank, but really good games to my opponent, so I am currently 1-0-1 going into round 3.
What's up, everyone? We got a round 3 report here. I am playing the Giratina deck that everybody else besides Matt is playing, and I have 1 win right now. Just got in the last round, and I have 2 losses. One was to regional champion Parker Lish over there, and the other one was to a player playing the same deck, so that was cool. We have 3 more rounds, so TJ's gonna bring you the next one.
Keegan, how you doing?
Doing good. I'm 3-1 today.
All right, well, I'm 1-3. Keegan and I, same 60.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot of mirrors, though.
Yeah, I went win-win in 1 mirror, loss in another. Not too bad.
Yeah, all my games have been a mirror.
Yeah. Oh, that's the report.
All right, round 5 has concluded. I just went up against Eduardo. He is known by a lot of the Idaho players. He's playing Hisuian Zoroark, and I ended up losing that set. Really unfortunate prizes. Game 1, I went second, but he had to discard a lot of resources, and he ended up scooping that one up real quickly. Game 2, I got a really good setup, and then I checked my prizes first turn, and I prized Hisuian Heavy Ball and my Palkia V. So having 1 Palkia V down in that matchup is not good at all, because the following turn he was just able to boss, get everything set up, knock it out, and I just couldn't accelerate any energy. And game 3, somehow I managed to do the same exact thing. I prized Heavy Ball and Palkia V. Went the same way, bossed up the Palkia V, and I had an even worse start. Game 2 I had a really good start, and game 3 it was just kind of Oranguru and then Palkia and Kyurem, which is okay. But my prizes just absolutely crushed me there. So we are standing at 1-2-2 going into round 6. Keegan was 3-1, but he unfortunately lost to Mew VMAX with Meloetta last round. He's playing the Giratina, so he's 3-2, and he's still currently playing. He's at 2-2. So I don't think any of us are going to be making top cut here at the 1K. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but hopefully we have some better luck next week.
What is up, everyone? It's Andy again with the round 6 report. I actually ended up winning, so I am now 4 wins and 2 losses. I came from 0-2 back to 4-2. So I do have a spot for contention for top 8, but it's not guaranteed. My opponents that I lost to are pretty high up there, so we'll see if that can get me through. But yeah, the other guys are doing okay, and we'll hear from them at the very end.
We are in Tremonton, however you pronounce it. And we are heading back from Salt Lake City. We're going to do a quick little recap of our day. I finished 2-2-2 playing Kieran Palkia. It was a little bit of a rough go for me. I don't know, the deck just seems slightly inconsistent. There were just some hands where I could play out that current turn but have nothing for next turn, or be relying on drawing like from a Melanie, which is only draw 3. It's just not great. I ran into some situations where I'd prize a Palkia V and a Hisuian Heavy Ball multiple times in a set, and they would just target the Palkia and I didn't have any acceleration. So yeah, I mean, really smart opponents, great opponents over the weekend. It was awesome to play against everyone. I didn't run into any issues, didn't need to take anything back. My opponents didn't need to take anything back. So everything was super clean, no penalties.
What
even
changes to the list do you make after you've seen this larger, bigger than our locals, now that you've seen what the meta looks like there? What do you think of the changes that you make to your Kieran list?
Well, honestly, overall for the deck, I've just noticed that it doesn't have a lot of glaring matchups, if that makes sense. It doesn't have decks that it just auto loses to, but it doesn't have decks that it just is really good against.
There's no fire in the format for you to just like have a cakewalk against.
Yeah, but the changes I would make is I might add a couple Rotom phones.
You were talking about Roxanne plus Marnie.
Oh right? Yeah, the Roxanne plus Marnie, that was the biggest one, because against the Giratina matchup, or even the Lost Box matchup, if they can't get a Manaphy down, you threaten the Greninja, you attach an energy early to it, so they either scoop up net their other ones and leave one in play, forcing them to just have them all in hand. You can Marnie that away, so then they can't have as much draw. Overall, I had a great time and a great weekend with these guys. Andy?
Yeah, so I started off 0-2, as you guys were aware, and then I ended up winning all 4 after that. So I won a total of 9 games, and I lost a total of 5 games. So it worked out pretty good. The other guys played the same Giratina list. It was really strong. The only thing that messed up was that we didn't draw well. There wasn't anything that I would really add to the list. Maybe Thornton. Thornton did surprise me at one point, but besides that, we did just have everything. The choice belt did come in handy for the Mew matchup that I did play against, and the boss, the triple boss, was crucial to beating those other Giratinas. So all in all, I'd say that the deck is pretty good. If you wanted to play it for regionals, it'd definitely be great. We're going to leave the list in the comments below, or in the description, either one.
The reasoning behind the Thornton is because of the 2-2 Giratina and the lack of middle of the game Pokemon search, right? Like the ability to just kind of go into Giratina VStar from not having a Giratina in play.
It also
it's
just
niche,
kind of prevents against the Echoing Horn, which is really good. Having the ability to put something back, Roxanne, and then if they get Echoing Horn, you can Thornton before they do that. So that was the main thing. Other than that, I think we did really good. I would play this deck again for the 1K. I don't think I'd change it much, but I did like the overall list. The choice belt felt pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna give it over to TJ now.
Right, well, I played the same 60 as Andy, but have been testing Kieran Palkia for like the last 6 weeks. So Andy's all the way, he's like back this way.
Just because of the sunlight.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
All right, here we go.
But yeah, I've been shooting one gun for like a month and a half, and then picked up another one and decided to go down range with it and was punished. I feel like the deck didn't really draw bad. Out of 6 rounds, 18 games, I saw Battle VIP pass twice on my first turn after digging, getting Greninja, using concealed cards, playing 2 Comfeys. My Battle VIP passes hid from me the whole game, and with 2 Quick Ball, 2 Ultra Ball, and then taking knockouts every turn, it just wasn't enough for me in most games to keep a board state and take knockouts. I was always finding myself like, well, I'm gonna take a knockout, but then I'm gonna have no board state. Or thank goodness I have a fully developed board, but something's gonna get blasted this turn and I'm not gonna be able to take an attack. The best deck for any of you out there is the one that you've put the work into, the one that you've played the most. Only like the top 5% of players can look at a random 60 and be like, let's do this. I've played against Giratina enough, I've played the list. You know, I didn't play it as much as I played the game after game after game after game with Palkia, but it really showed in, you know, like halfway through the day, I was like, man, is this something I'm gonna be able to play like for 9 hours? So those are really important things to think about going into some of the people who might be your first regionals. At the end of the day, you want to be consistent, not just like with the deck you're playing in regards to like what cards are in it, but you as a trainer, as a player, need to be consistent with what you want to do. Andy played Giratina and nothing but Giratina, and 2 weeks before the tournament said, I am not gonna touch another deck that's Giratina. Like, that's just it, I'm not touching anything else. And it really showed with his way, or his ability to come back from an 0-2 and just by like a hair, not bubble in. So I think it was a great showing from everybody, absolutely, and I had fun. Would I play Giratina again in a situation like this? I would if I was just a little bit more, not necessarily familiar with the things that the deck could do, but I got off to Matt, or I guess Keegan, right? Keegan, tell us how you did, dude.
Yeah, so I did Andy's exact 60. The day started out really good for me. I got some good wins. I did really good against the mirror matches. My losses pretty much came from one big misplay and dead drawing, but other than that, the deck does really good. It rarely misdraws, but when it does definitely hurt. But overall, the 1K was good. The deck list is good. I don't think I really want to see anything different in the deck, but definitely there were some awesome people out there that did some great deck building. Shout out to some of these amazing Giratina decks that they play the amazing rares. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It was my first like big tournament and it was a blast, especially with these guys.
Woohoo! Lottie time with the boys after the tournament. Oh! Got it. Sniped. Drop it. Just like holds it.
Please drop it.
No way.
Hacks! No! It's stuck, it
Keegan.
won't let it go.
Keegan, he's got the face. Oh. What?
It's cursed.
What about just shaking it like back and forth?
I tried.
Like,
It doesn't want to do it. It's not strong. Some of these things are like busted.
Oh.
No. It's rigged, dude.
Send it over to Andy here.
No.
Thank you guys all so much for watching.
I'm Andy.
I'm Matt,
I'm TJ.
and this has been Controlled Chaos Gaming.
Thanks for watching.